Winning like this does not feel good, but I suppose it would feel much worse to lose. Hello, and welcome back again. Today, for you, I have the second installation of Rex Life. Picking up where we left off, we were just about to make our way to Hot Springs. We arrive while it's still night, unable to see the hot springs for its true beauty. With morning just around the corner, I hope to live long enough to show you. A surprising Ava Triceratops spawn. I'm not too hungry, and it spawned close. Other hungrier dinosaurs must be lurking. No food is worth skipping as a sub-Rex. My hunger drains quickly and I can eat and leave the area before morning light reveals me, or worse, the horrors lurking in the dark. Not 30 seconds later, the sunshine hits. There's a relief that comes with being able to see. While the danger is still ever present, players tend to move around much more during the day, allowing you to hear them well in advance. A large Giganotosaurus. It sounds like an adult. Definitely something to worry about. I plan to get out of the area quickly, but panic is dangerous, and it sounds far enough. With no intentions of going towards the Giga, I make my way in the opposite direction. Another AI dinosaur. This time, it's an Orodromius. This little fella is definitely living up to his name, which means mountain runner. A classic Cretaceous period bipedal dinosaur. The creators of the isle certainly did like the Hypsilophodonti family, seeing as you can play the Dryosaur in this version, and the Hypsilophodon itself in Everma. Remember, if you're ever having trouble saying Hypsilophodon, you can remember the wise words of Shakira. You know my Hypsilophodonti. I owe that one to my wife. She's hilarious sometimes. On weekends. In this version of the game, these dinosaurs are unplayable, and they're strictly for food, which makes sense, because they do not grow to be very big, and probably wouldn't be very fun. After eating so much, hearing more and more AI dinosaurs has me worried. That means there are a lot of other hungry players nearby. With my eyes peeled in the direction of the Giganotosaurus, my heart sinks. Loud, heavy footsteps behind me trigger my flight or fight response. This time, it's flight. I have no idea what's chasing me, but if sound is any indication, it's bigger than me. I finally get a glimpse of my attacker. A dinosaur not so different from myself. Only he's bigger, stronger, and faster. For a sub-Rex to be so sure it can best another in combat, he must know he has the best possible chance. A full-grown sub-Rex. I didn't grow to this size by running away. After obstructing line of sight, I crouch to gain ambush and prepare to fight. We trade bites, and I sprint away. Even with my ambush speed, I'm not gaining as much ground as I thought I would. As I look back at my attacker and watch the gap between us close, all of my options vanish. Right here, on the mountainside, I make peace with what is about to come. In retrospect, my best option was to turn around the moment my ambush speed was through. That way, at the very least, we could have traded bites 1 for 1. What an exciting life that Rex had. I'll honor him by keeping the same colors and jumping right back into it. I'm starting over. I'm small and weak. The world around me is scary and loud. But at least it's not nighttime, right? After a fight, win or lose, I like to take the time to say good game. And that's when I notice the name of our fellow Subrex who bested me in battle. Lizard King. When I harvest the replays for video footage, I usually take the time to glance at the names of the people I encounter, just so I can remember them. After all, this community isn't huge. Many players have a reputation attached to their name. And I remember Lizard King. He's the Utah raptor I fought right at the end of the first episode. I literally fought him back to back in 2 separate locations, 12 days apart. What a small world. Anyway, he confirms he was indeed a 100% Subrex, and with that, I have all the closure I need. A playful little Dryosaurus taunting me with his movements. A truly awesome jump has me spinning head and tail. I'm not sure why he's sticking around, but I'll take what I can get. An interesting fact about the Dryosaurus, with over 2,500 fossil fragments discovered, they're yet to find a single one that belongs to an adult of the species. Everything we know about them comes from juvenile specimens. Who knows how large these tree lizards could have grown to? I'm not sure there's any circumstance a Dryosaurus can take on a T-Rex, even a juvenile one. A full-grown Utah. Probably just curious, but thank God I have this Dryo body. Without it, I almost certainly would have been a meal. Wow, what a small amount of food. Makes sense, I guess. Good thing I didn't take a bite before the raptor arrived. This area is called Spirit River. It serves as a main highway between Great Falls and the beach. Dinosaurs traveling long distance almost always find themselves coming through here. This place is teeming with dinosaur life. certainly not the best place to be solo. But if you have friends and want to see some action, this is certainly one of the best places to be. Having trouble spotting all the dinosaurs? Well, let me find a comfy spot and we'll check it out together. A blue-crested Carnotaurus, a full-grown male Spinosaurus, you can tell by the orange on its sail. A juvenile Tyrannosaurus in a precarious position. A juvenile Giganotosaurus eating a freshly preyed upon Diablo Triceratops. This is just scratching the surface. There's plenty more hiding in the flora. After watching all the bigger dinosaurs leave, I believe it's finally time to stalk the group of 3 small juvenile dinosaurs. I attempt to follow them for the remainder of the day. I don't know what I was thinking. Not only was I way off with my tracking attempts, but I was getting further and further from food, which I needed desperately. As the sun sets, I decide to double back. Areas with more dinosaurs means more food, and I'm starting to starve to death. I haven't died to hunger in the aisle for a long, long time. I'm confident I'll find something before I succumb to starvation. I see and hear a juvenile Myosaurus and Dreosaurus, but I also hear a Psittacosaurus. As I'm taking damage, I quickly weigh my options. I'll take the guaranteed food without a fight for now. I eat what I can and begin my ascent up the mountain for a safe and secluded night. Good night. Sweet dreams. I'm awoken before morning breaks. The sound of an Ava Triceratops. Food I can't afford to miss. The AI Avas are very hard to catch for juvenile carnivores, but I'll let you in on a little secret. If you approach the Ava from its left side, it has a blind spot. They won't see you approach, and they won't run away. You get to have at least one bite for free, unless that is they turn while you're running towards them. Hopefully this helps some new players out there. Starving to death chasing an Ava is brutal, but it happens. Finally got him. As we all know, the Isle is riddled with game-breaking bugs and issues. The night system in this game has almost no redeeming qualities. But, I will say, what they got right, they got right. It's hard to explain how something so simple in a video game can make you feel a certain way. I know this isn't real, and my mind shouldn't classify it as something magnificent and beautiful, but it does. All I can do is sit and watch the aurora borealis above. Seeing the different color lights break and dance behind the clouds makes me forget I'm playing a dinosaur game. Let me appeal to your human side for a second. I love making these videos, and I want to create more. If you'd like to help me out and make this possible, please engage with my video in any way you see fit. My real life is very crazy right now. I'm about to have a baby boy, and I'm moving into a new house. So, please be patient with me on the near future of my upload frequency. Additionally, if you have any suggestions on any other content I can make, please let me know. Thank you. After staring at the sky for a long time, I remember I am playing a dinosaur game. Growing to sub-adult will be possible any minute now. I figure I should find something to eat to secure this phase of life. Like a gift from God, a fresh Myosaurus, alone and indifferent to death. Thank you. I'm glad to be back to sub-adult, and I'm glad to have a Maya dinner with entertainment. It's far away and hard to see, but something, or two somethings, are playing in and around the water. Making out what seemed to be a jump animation really limits what this could be. I theorized it could be two Utah raptors, a frightening prospect for me, a fresh sub-adult. Enhance. Watching this play out from afar is incredibly confusing, but even from this distance, I know whatever those dinosaurs are swimming down there are no longer. Let's take a closer look. I originally speculated Utah raptors, but no, two adult Galamimus with a pact of sorts, draining their stamina and going for a swim. It's hard to know what brings a dinosaur to such a thing. If I had to guess, I'd say boredom. Galamimus are the fastest animal in the game, impossible to catch for any carnivore. Being a herbivore, they aren't exactly allowed to just go around attacking things, thus leading to the Galamimus gameplay loop being extremely boring. The only way for them to engage in any meaningful fun is to join a herbivore pack and hope they get attacked. That's where they shine, being able to quickly dispatch of any non-apex dinosaur with bicycle kicks that would make Liu Kang from Street Fighter jealous. Make of this what you will. The noise eventually stops, and the lake goes back to being still, indifferent of the events that have just unfolded. Morning's back, and there's a lot going on at the river. A large herbivore and carnivore pack keep entering and leaving my render distance. I want to check it out and scavenge for some food, but there's no way I'll do that while the carnivore pack is still around. My plan is to go far away and watch when they leave. I can't take the chance that they've seen me. I wasn't exactly being clandestine. To save us some time, I'm going to speed up this segment of the video by 3 times. By all appearances, the carnivore pack seems to be leaving this area and heading north for Gulf Pond. Seems like a good time to scavenge. The herbivores are still at the lake, likely recovering from their fight. Perhaps otherwise impossible prey may be within reach. I'm cautious to approach. You never know in the Isle. First, let's show them I'm not hungry by killing and eating all the AI in the immediate area. This will also ward off other carnivores in search of AI. Embarrassing for sure. I'm trying my best. The Rex hitbox on small targets is really hard to land. I'll get him eventually. I think it's safe to say the herbivores no longer see me as a threat. A nice refreshing drink before going to say hello to the herbivores. A head nod, a show of respect. Perhaps these apex are not worth fighting. Full food and water. Perfect. No. No, not like this. No, please. Please, not like this. The carnivores are back. The exact same group as before. This time, they're not after herbivores. They're after me. I have no chance of outrunning them. The Utah Raptor will keep tabs on me as the rest of the group hones in. I'm gonna have to fight. I knew if they came back at any time, it was good game for me. I knew this area of the map wasn't going to be kind to me as a solo player. Hopefully, you won't make the same mistakes as me. This time around, I'm going with different colors. And, because I value your time incredibly, I'm not going to subject you to the whole growing process. I'm determined to get this Rex to adult, even if I have to do it by being cheesy. With one of the best spawns in the game for solo growing, I'm going to live off AI, and I'm going to make it back to full sub. Now, I'm going to flash 1.5 hours of gameplay for you in 60 seconds. Bear in mind, up until this point of the video, I have been playing this non-stop without breaks. I believe this has been about 5.5, 6 hours at this point. We finally made it to adult. If action is what you're after, Rex Life 3 will be out soon. Thank you for watching.